Hey Nancy, this is Melissa with Lady Boss Leads. I spoke to Nick a while ago and I wanted to shoot over that video for you as promised. So basically, we're just going to go over your website and do an audit and show you what's holding you back from getting on the top of the Google page and ranking #1 and see ways that you can beat out your competition online. So the first thing that I want to talk about is content. So when someone searches for, say, Flooring Orlando, so Google has what's called crawlers, and they crawl the internet searching and ranking those results. They're looking for keywords on what the site should be found for. So they're looking for the services that you offer and what areas you serve. Excuse me. So going over your site, it looks really great, very professional, but it doesn't have a whole lot of content. And one thing I can tell you about Google is they love content. They like to see a minimum of 1,500 words on your homepage. And within that content, you want to use those keywords about 10 to 15 times. That'll really make a big difference in Google finding you and pushing to the top of their rankings. So if we go in and do a Google search for, say, Flooring Orlando, this up here is ads that people are running. So they're paying per click for these Google ads. And then if you go down a little bit, this is what's called the map pack. So all of these people have a Google My Business page, otherwise known as a GMB. So it's super important to have a GMB and try and rank that as well. You really want to be in these top 3 because people that go out and search for flooring contractors, they're not going to scroll to the next page and look through the whole listing of companies. They're going to choose one of these top 3 guys. And I did notice that you guys have a GMB, which is really great, super important to have. So a few things that you can do to help rank this is maybe add some 5-star reviews. It does look like you have a lot of pictures, but you want at least 10 to 15 pictures, and you want those saved the right way with those keywords as well. But it does look like you have a bunch of reviews. You have a good about me section. So it looks really great. So it should be super easy to get that ranking better. So if we go back to the Google search, if you scroll down a little bit, these are what's called the organic listings. So you really want to be on the first page of this as well, ideally in one of these top 3. And as you can see, this guy, the Flooring Center, they're actually in the top 3 of the GMBs, and they're #1 on the organics listing. So they're really going to be found the most. And obviously, the more people that find you, the more phone calls you're going to get, which essentially will turn into more business for you. So they're in the top for a reason, right? So let's go take a look at their website and see what they're doing. Their website looks really nice. Has a bunch of photos, has some videos. But I can tell you right off the bat, they really don't have enough content as well. So they would be easily outranked content-wise. But let's go take a look and see what else they're doing on the back end to get them up at #1 in those rankings. So I use this program called Ahrefs. It basically analyzes their website so we can really see what we're up against. Because at the end of the day, you always just want to beat out your competition online. That way you can outrank them. So these numbers right here is what's called a UR and a DR rating. These are super important as far as Google ranking your site. So the UR rating is how much Google trusts your site, and the DR rating is how powerful your site is. And these numbers are typically raised by backlinks. Now you're probably wondering what the heck a backlink is. So a backlink is any website, article, or blog referring people back to your site. So basically, Google sees it as a popularity contest. The more people that are referencing your website URL, the more Google sees your site as being powerful and trustworthy, and they're going to push it to the top of their rankings. So as you can see, they have over 4,000 backlinks coming from 123 domains. Out of those domains, 63 are super powerful sites. So all backlinks are not created equally. So you really want to try and get backlinks that are super powerful and better ones than your competition. So that way Google sees your site as being more authoritative and they're going to push you above that competition. The other thing we want to talk about is the keywords that they have on their site. Like I said before, content plays an important role in SEO as well. So let's take a look and see what they have. So as you can see on this, so this volume column is how many searches they're getting per month. So Floors Orlando, that's being searched 350 times a month. The Flooring Center, that's more their company name, so it's not as important. But say Floor Orlando 300 times a month, Tile Store Orlando 500 times a month, Carpet Orlando 150, Tile Flooring Orlando 150. So these are getting a lot of search volume. And again, obviously, the more search volume that you get and people that find your site, the more that phone calls you're going to get that you can convert into business for you. So let's go take a look at your site in here. So your numbers are actually pretty good too. It would be really easy to outrank those top guys that are listed first in the organics. You have 500 people coming to your site a month, over 2,000 keywords, 644 backlinks coming from 97 domains, and 43 of those are good backlinks. So let's take a look and see what kind of keywords you have. So a lot of these are your company names. So people aren't going to typically be searching for your company name. They're just going to search for more things like Flooring Orlando. So Floors Orlando, that's a good one. Carpets, flooring, and these are more national keywords. So you really want to include Orlando, Castleberry, the location along with those keywords. That way you're ranking locally. So at the end of the day, I think that if you bumped up that content on your homepage and got at least 1,500 words, including a lot of those specific keywords, and maybe got some additional backlinks that are super powerful to raise your UR and DR rating, I really think you'd be in good shape to start beating out that competition. I hope that you found this helpful, and please feel free to leave me some feedback, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Thanks.